Let's do this. Well, to be blunt, obviously it's probably not public knowledge right now, but the coaching staff has been released. No fault to their own. I think they're great people and they definitely understood the game to a degree. I just felt like a lot of the decision making that was happening over the last year was either just too late or misguided. I think it was definitely persuaded by public opinion. You can't do that, especially when you're in charge of building a roster and putting them together. And with me coming in, a lot of people may know me, may not, but I'm a very confident person when it comes to playing the game. Obviously, I'm not a player anymore, but I like to build confidence in my team to be the best. In my opinion, Call of Duty is a very simple game. It's just about managing the small details and making the least mistakes. So I definitely think our coaching staff has definitely took a 180 turn on mentality towards how we should be building players, how we should be approaching the day-to-day game. Make sure you're showing up on time, make sure you're putting 110% effort. It's a short season, and I just feel like in the last year we may have lost some fans because of decision making that was just too late. I feel like we just held on too long from the outside looking in and being involved. I think we try to give players some loyalty, which is a great aspect, but it can also have a backlash. With Boston, I've always said it, they're on the cusp of just nearly getting that top four. This year was a major setback, and I just hope that all the fans don't give up because things are changing here, not just only in players, but the staff, the coaching staff. So I'm fairly confident we can, meet in the middle between being loyal to these players and actually seeing the right path forward. So our team heading into EWC, the World Cup, would be Cammy, Snoopy, Awakening and Purj. Cammy and Purj have had multiple different teammates and they've made it work. They've looked very consistent, very teamwork orientated. It's not about being a superstar, it's more of a team effort. And I teamed with Cammy in the past. I've known him for a long time. I know what he can bring. He can be that superstar, but he's holding himself back a little bit to enable other players around him. And I'm not a fellow Scottishman. I know what he can bring. He can be like that leader of a team. And I feel like I needed someone like that for Snoopy especially.
If you think you have a free kill on him, you can do it.
Well,
but
yeah.
you just leave the guy back right,
okay.
and then obviously majority of the time we're going to kill the guy on time, but like if you think you can kill the guy back right, you'll kill the guy back right.
Yeah, we usually try to just get that guy out
we
the
normally
play.
just leave him and then go for guys on time, and then kill him off.
Okay. Yeah.
And as soon as we have two people shooting, and you can jump, perfect, it'll work every time.
Yeah.
I think he's had a rough year with teammates, and me personally, I think this team that we built around him now, in the short notice, would definitely make him thrive, to show his best self. Obviously, it's not just for Eric. I think the three-man is definitely a great team of three. They proved that at every challenger event they went to, and they're just missing that missing piece. And I think Snoopy can be that guy. He's a very unique player. Obviously, everyone knows that, and there's a lot of controversy around the way he plays or his style of play, let's call it. I definitely think he needs the right pieces around him, like most of these players do. So the challenge for him would to have to slot into a system that's already developed. Obviously, it's the end of the game, so everyone's kind of on the same page no matter what. But the challenge is going to be in this 2 weeks to actually slot him into that role, but excel, actually be the player he is, but also have those guys' fundamentals down to a T, so he doesn't affect the rest of the team.
The spawns for Bridge, we want to keep Bridge. We don't want to get trapped red, and then we're just, one guy is bending, cutting us, and then the other guys are just all watching jump.
Or trying to run up mid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know it's weird sometimes because we won't have full map control, but if we've got 3 people alive, holding P3, and unless you think we're gonna die, you should just try come off spot and just hard play the pinch, yeah. But that's the only thing, just if you're the
These
first
guys individually, EWC is a very important tournament for our guys anyway. I know it's like I said, it's a massive tournament with the same prize pool as champs pretty much. The chance to showcase it at an international stage. It is going to be a bigger stage, more viewership, and for these guys, 3 of them coming from challengers, this is their chance to be hey, we deserve to be in the league. I think the top 12 from this event are going to be hot grabs for next year for who people want to build their rosters around. Because in my opinion, I feel this is a more competitive event than champs. Again, it was only top 8 that got to champs, so this is a top 16 tournament. and I feel like if you perform this weekend, it sets you up great for the future, in my opinion. It's definitely time to turn the ship around. This is just the start. EWC is just a teaser for what next year will be, and I'm very confident the guys will be able to put in a good performance to the weekend, obviously shoot for the stars and get that win.